Hello, Internet family. I've just received in the mail my new pair of Earth Runner sandals, so I'm going to show you what they're like. So this is the packaging they come in, first of all. Very minimal, which is great, and I'm going to use this for kindling in my fireplace, which is great. Yay for companies who don't use tons of plastic and stuff in their packaging. Okay, so open it up. We've got my little packing slip. We've got the cute sticker. I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet. And then there's a whole deal with resizing your shoe and then the lace adjustments page. I'll explain to you how that works. And these are the shoes. So I've been aware of Vibram 5 Finger shoes for my athletic wear since 2010. I've been wearing them for 9 years now, and I've never, since I've bought my first pair of Vibrams, some people say Vibrams, I say Vibrams, which these soles are made from that company, Vibram soles. I have never bought a pair of sneakers again. I'm completely satisfied. I've hiked the Teton Mountains in them. I've run all over multiple countries with my Vibrams, and I've never had the desire to buy a pair of cushy tennis shoes again because I like having my feet free, and something about your toes being able to move. Your fingers, you don't wear mittens all the time. Why would you wear mittens on your feet? So anyway, I'm a fan of them. Yes, they take a little bit of adjustment, but it's fine. And what I'd really been desiring was because I interact in landscapes, because I love barefooting, but I interact in landscapes that have sharp things on the ground. As you may see in this video, or you definitely will see in the next one I record on this subject, my feet are scratched all to pieces right now because I go running up here in the Pacific Northwest, and there are blackberry vines that grow across the ground, and there are thorns, and there are fallen branches, and so I scratch myself up. I don't really mind that much, actually. However, when I live in Sedona, there are cacti and sharp rocks everywhere. So although I love earthing, if I'm going to be traversing a landscape quickly and not necessarily looking down at every place I place my foot, it's good to have something on the bottom of your feet. So what I'd really wanted was just some type of coating on the bottom of my foot. I remember reading stories about how people in Africa used to boil rubber till it got cool enough to touch and then just dip their feet in it once every so often, and it would just be a covering on the bottom of their foot until it wore off. I loved that idea. I just wanted something on the bottom of my foot with straps along the top. And I found out about these because someone who came to one of my Secret Sedona tours was wearing a pair, and she told me that I would love them. So I hemmed and hawed and looked around for a while, then I contacted the company, said I would do a review. And so this is my first pair of Earth Runner sandals. You can get them in a bunch of different colors. You can also get the soles in different levels of thickness. This is the thinnest one because I really like minimalist shoes. And the best part is that. So you see this thing? This, my friend, is a copper ground. So your foot is grounded to the earth, because if you know about barefooting, and I know a lot of you guys who watch my channel do know about barefooting and are proponents of barefooting, it's all electrical and energetic. We were evolved to be grounding electrically into the earth, and having pieces of rubber on the bottom of us insulating us from the earth is linked to all types of medical conditions and definitely inflammation. Medical studies have shown that being barefoot on the ground for 20 minutes can reduce inflammation in the body by up to 80%, 20 minutes barefooting. So first off, it's important just to barefoot, but when you can't, because you're going to run over thorns and scratchies and pokies, yay for copper grounding. So this is how they work. The strap goes up across your foot. You put your foot in here, goes between your two toes, and then you size them. And this is really fascinating the way they did this. So the strap goes around the outside of your foot, and then there are holes in the soles where it just comes and kind of wraps around in this somewhat intricate thing, goes to the other side, wraps around as well, comes across the top of your foot and around the back of your foot. This is all one piece of lace and comes into this buckle with their cute little logo on it, the little E. You see that? Ah, there we are. Okay, and then this is a fun thing that I've not done yet, but I will do today. The way that you're supposed to cut these, you can see the little schematic. You cut them Then you light the end, which is just fun little fire play. But I really appreciate that they say, go outside for ventilation. And then they tell you exactly how to set the hot tip on the ground, squish it using the flat side of your lighter. Cement is great, so I'm going to go do it on some brick I've got near my house over there. And so, yeah, you cut it, you burn it, you squish it, and then it will be a newer, shorter version of this. And I'm going to have to trim it a little bit because I have particularly skinny feet. So I've not worn these yet. It's still really cold up here in the Pacific Northwest, but I'm going to wear them around. I walked around my house in them a little bit last night. They felt really good. I think this thick strap between my toes is going to take a little bit of getting used to, but I love Vibrams. They're between every toe, and I remember when I first went to college and started wearing flip-flops for the first time when I moved to Florida for school, it took a little getting used to having something between my toes. So I'll get used to it. It will be fine. They feel very substantial. You can't really tell in the pictures on the website, but this is like legitly good quality stuff holding it on. And so, yeah, I'm pretty excited. I will definitely be wearing these all over the place as soon as it's warm enough to do so. And I will be recording more videos telling you guys how they are. Like I said, I'm a fan of really minimalist footwear. I believe that the small tendons and ligaments in our feet are meant to hold us up. I noticed that if I ever try to wear any type of shoe that has arch support, it hurts my feet. Nothing's supposed to press on your arches. You aren't supposed to put your body weight on the arches of your feet. That's not the way your feet are designed to be used. And I actually had flat feet my entire life. I grew arches when I was 27 years old. I went on a raw diet for a little while, and I took some Ormus, and I did a bunch of Kundalini yoga and meditated a ton, and I grew arches, among other things that happened to my body to generally upgrade and enhance. So this is the unboxing from Earth Runners. Highly recommend them. This is how it's spelled, Earth Runners. Earthrunners.com, I believe, is where you can get it, but you could just do a search on Earth Runners and see. So those of you guys who are into minimalistic footwear, into barefooting, again, this is the only company I've seen. I think others exist, but this is the first pair of shoes I've ever owned that has a grounding peg, so that you are connected with the earth. Even Vibrams, the ones I've been wearing for the past several years, they're great because you're mobile, but I do feel the disconnect. So I'm really excited to wear these and see what the energy feels like when my feet are connected. So yay, hope you enjoyed that. Look forward to reporting more. The next time you see these, they will be definitely more beat up, and I'm excited about that. Send you guys lots of love from the Pacific Northwest. I'll be in LA soon for a couple months, so looking forward to seeing my SoCal soul family. Love you guys.